in a world where myth gives rise to legend and history veils the truth. A charming and imaginative young boy named Toby and his resourceful cousin, Colby, uncover a dark secret buried deep beneath the grounds of an abandoned rock quarry near the woods. The Stone of Blood centers on an adventurous 12-year-old boy named Toby McAnully. A gifted storyteller, Toby gets his talent from his grandfather, who tells him enchanting stories about ghosts and witchcraft. I sat up there on that old fence post like a modern-day Tom Sawyer of sorts, at least wise in my mind and all. And except for I was wearing shoes, I sat up there contemplating on life like I was a king, or somebody important like that, chewing on a piece of tall grass I'd picked up from out of the field. The shadows from Mr. Roberts' red barn were playing catch with the lights coming in from the other side of it. The sunlight was dancing back and forth across the yard like sparkling diamonds on the water, the grass still being damp from the early morning rains and all. The sunrise had been a particularly beautiful mixture of bright oranges and yellows that morning, and there was just the faintest scent of honeysuckles blowing in on that warm summer wind. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I growed up then, mind you, and I don't reckon as I ever gave it much thought, actually. At 12 years old, growing up to me was like being in a whole other place in time entirely. I figured I'd be somebody else by the time I got there anyways, so I'd have plenty of time to be thinking about stuff like that later on. From right where I was sitting, right there on that fence post, life for me was just fine. And as a matter of fact, it couldn't have gotten any better. While Toby's stories touch on his own life experiences, including seeing the ghost of a Confederate soldier, they soon take on a new reality of their own. Along with his cousin, Colby, the boys discover a hidden cave in an old abandoned rock quarry known to them as the Werewolf Cave. They investigate it to find not only secret man-made chambers, but also what was once known as a great hall, with tunnels that lead on for miles in any direction. Author Tony Nalley took all of the ghost stories and legends of his hometown, Bardstown, Kentucky, including the ghost of Jesse James, the haunting of the old jailhouse, the Talbot Tavern, his old Kentucky home, and the history of the paintings at St. Joseph's Cathedral, and combined them all into one centralized story with an underlying theme that includes a ghost of a Confederate soldier that Tony once actually saw himself. Join Toby and Colby on their exciting adventures in this fascinating coming-of-age story as they suddenly discover the astonishing truths about their world, truths that will change their lives forever. The Stone of Blood is available at Amazon.com and other online retailers, as well as directly from the publisher.